Today I'm going to show you how to convert an Icon 1/4 inch drive G2 9-inch long locking flex ratchet to the same thing but with snap-on parts in a 3/8 inch drive, which, if those of you that don't know, it's significant to get the 3/8 inch drive into a 1/4 inch body. But using genuine snap-on parts with the Icon body, we can make this happen. And you end up with a very strong, solid, long-lasting, and easy to get in tight spots 3/8 inch drive. I'll show you what that looks like. And once it's finished, there's your 3/8 inch drive with snap-on parts in a 1/4 inch drive body. So you can really get into tight spots with that. One of the more impressive things is that the quality that snap-on parts has. And those of you who know that snap-on tools are a desired tool. Very expensive. This is a regular ratchet. It's pretty high quality. It's lasted me for over 20 years of a lot of abuse. But you can hear that sound. All right, so the Icon, which is made by Snap-on, you can hear how quiet that is. Very smooth operating ratchet. But then here, when you put the Snap-on, genuine Snap-on parts in it, listen how quiet that is. Even smoother. And you got 3/8 inch drive. It goes in tight spots. I'm going to show you how to convert this Icon into a Snap-on. Converting the Icon 1/4 inch drive to a 3/8 inch drive Snap-on. And all you got to do is get the right part. So let me show you that. This is what I ordered on eBay. Get ready to pause so that you can write down the part number if you need to. This is genuine Snap-on parts. Snap-on Tools 3/8 inch compact dual ratchet repair kit, RKR FC72, and cover plate. Make sure you get the one with the cover plate, or you're going to wind up having to drill out that 1/4 inch size hole to accommodate the 3/8 inch size hole, which requires special tools and extra time. We don't want to deal with that. So order it with a plate. It ended up costing me $37 plus shipping, so it ended up being just over $40. Comes in a few days. Now, when you buy the Icon tool that I already showed you, this one, 1/4 inch drive, and we're going to use those 3/8 inch parts I just told you how to get that are genuine Snap-on parts. This Icon tool is $55.99 currently at Harbor Freight. So you purchase that, and then you purchase those and order those parts however you want to order them. Genuine Snap-on 3/8 inch parts, the compact dual ratchet repair kit, and the cover plate. Also, because there's no guarantee it's going to come with a lubricant, you want to make sure you have some super lube. That's what I use. Very good for ratchets. It's synthetic oil. You can use it for other things, but you want to have some of that handy. All right, so once you have all of that, you'll also need what's called a star drive. You can get a screwdriver. You can get a kit. You can get just a single screwdriver with a star head on it. It's a T8 is the size. So you want to get a kit that goes all the way down to that small T8 size. First things first, you take that 1/4 inch drive Icon tool, and you want to go ahead and take these little screws and make sure you get it down in there really good and tight. You might have to put it down. Some people will use drills. I like to use my hand so I don't end up stripping anything. But you want to make sure you get a good bite on it so that it comes out. It becomes more important to have a good bite on it when you're tightening the new plate on with the new screws, because you don't want to mar up your new tool. It's so fancy. Plus, you might be making this as a gift for that person in your family that really does a lot of mechanical work and needs that special 3/8 inch drive to get in tight spots with that small head like that. It's amazing, this tool. truly helpful. So once you get both screws out, then you just can pull on the 1/4" drive and the plate will come off with it. So you've got 3 different parts here. You've got the plate, you've got the 1/4" drive, and you've got the little rubber piece there. It's a little washer, and this little part just came out. In fact, the parts will typically just pop right out when you hit on it a little bit. There's a little spring with a little hard piece that comes out also, but there's together. This little piece will come out if you take this and point it straight down, tap on it, and it'll just come right out. Sometimes it'll just fall right in your hand. Then you want to take this little switch here, you want to point it straight up and down. And the reason why you do that is because then you can push it into the hole so it comes out. And now you've got all of the old parts out. And we're going to go to your new parts. It's only 9 parts that come with that kit I mentioned ordering. So you want to start putting those parts in. You got to start off backwards. That part you just pulled out of the hole, remember that? So you want to go up, put it in the hole, and go up and down so you get it flush in there. See, it's flush. And you want to spin it around where it's pointed down. Keep your finger on that. I'm using my left hand index finger on it so it holds it in place. Got pressure on it with it going straight up and down. All right, so as I'm doing that, then I'm going to reach over and start grabbing the other parts. This part right here, you've got 2 sides to it, and they're not the same. So the side that's flat and smooth will be facing you, so that when you put the part inside, it looks like that. Nice and smooth. The smooth part facing you with 2 holes pretty much going straight up and down at this point. Now then you want to go and in your kit you might have got a sleeve holding this part. I'll show you what it looks like. You don't need that sleeve. This part, the parts are very different. So what you want is once again you want the smooth part facing you. So you've got these little parts that need to go in here. They go in here like that. See? I'd like to have it going straight up and down myself, but it's not going to go. All right, we'll work with it. There we go, straight up and down. And then we want to, this part right here, you've got to put the rubber washer on there. So you want to, this fits in there nice and neat. So doing it with one hand because I'm still holding the other. All right, so then once you get that rubber washer in there, you want to drop that in there. You kind of have to angle it a little bit, make sure that washer stays in place. And it is. And now you've got one more internal part you have to worry about, and it's this little spring here. It's very small. And so you want to take that hard part of the spring, that little piece on it that's got a hard part on it, and poke it in that bottom hole. So now the spring is sticking out, just the spring part. See that? All right, so believe it or not, you've got all the inner parts in there the way they're supposed to be. So you want to take the plate and put it on there and make sure it's going to fit on there. That'll tell you if you got your parts in there right. And if it does, just put pressure on that spring like that. Okay, it does. Very good. So don't knock anything loose. Keep it all in there nice and flat like it's supposed to be. This is when you add the super lube I told you about. So you don't have to have a lot. Just drop a little bit there, drop a little bit there, maybe a little bit up in there on the top side, a little bit in this spring area. You don't need a lot because we don't, all you need is just a little bit. It'll slosh around in there. It'll be fine. So now you put that plate back on. You know that it goes in place well. Yep, just use your thumb to push it down. And we start with our screws, our T8s. It comes with new screws. You want to use the new screws. I always start by backing out a little bit to make sure it's not going to cross thread. So back it out, then start it. We don't want to cross thread in the hole. We want to There you go. Go smoothly. Sometimes it takes a couple times backing out and starting, backing out and starting, just to make sure it's going in its place. Don't go too tight on that first one. Just get it a little snug, and then go with that second one. We'll tighten it up all the way once we get it going, and then we'll go back to that first one. Torque down on it, back it up. Make sure you're not cross-threading. It's going in smoothly. It should never start off hard. If it starts off hard, you're cross-threading. Don't do that. So you want to tighten it up pretty snug there. Same thing, I'll go back to the first one. Tighten it up very snug. All right. And now I'm going to give it a test. Flip it all the way to where it says on. See if it works. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Flip it the other way. Nice and smooth. So now you have a fully functional 3/8" drive, very small head, 9" long flex, locking flex. With snap-on parts. So you've got high quality. This is a product you cannot buy. You can only make. Perfect for that mechanical type person in your life. Have fun.